you! No more games! Time to die! Ah! I smell your fear! Human! I knew it! Oh, I'm gonna tear you apart! Come out, wherever it... What was that? Come out, wherever you... Gonna tear you apart!
We can't accomplish anything until we can get inside, but none of us are particularly capable fighters. I hate to ask you to put yourself in harm's way, but you seem to have learned to handle yourself. I need you to go in and make sure it's safe for Dr. Lee and her crew. Be careful. Are you all right? Is it safe in there? All right. Do what you have.
down! You!
Is everything all right? Are you all right? Is it safe in there? I'm proud of you. Now let's get in there. Of course. All right.
Good to see you. Well, at least now we're not completely doomed.
Are you all right, Madison?
Did you need something? Did you need something?
Oh, it was so noisy last night. I could hardly sleep.
Maybe a quick fix has something that will help you sleep. Cindy's got all kinds of good chems.
What do you need?
I'll try that.
Some people are in such a hurry. Just be careful what you touch. Dr. Lee has been waiting to come back here for 20 years, okay? 20. That's a long time. This is important. We can't afford to screw it up.
Did you need something?
Is everything all right?
That batch of tests was inconclusive, but Madison and I are convinced it's a...
Well, here we are again. Project Purity. This is day 2 of my attempt to resurrect. I spoke with Dr. Lee, so here I am, back. It's time to go. I am at a loss. Here we are. We're at Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Don't you see? This is what it all means. The water, the purifier. This is the water of life. Your mother's dream. No point in wasting time. Let's get to work. There's much to be done. The project was abandoned shortly after you were born. Things have deteriorated here since then, and there's been some flooding. I'll need you to get to the flood control pumps and activate them so we can clear out the water and reach the mainframe. The automatic doors sealed when the flooding occurred, so you'll have to use the access tunnels to reach the pumps.
Hey there. Hey there. I hear we have you. Who, me? Oh. I'd steer clear of the water if I were you. It's seeping in from the tidal basin, which means it's radioactive. If that's not bad, I don't see... Yeah.
How are you holding up? Need directions? Keep heading down. There's a staircase at the south end of the level you're on. Great work on the pumps. Hurry back, and I'll give you the fuses you need. So, the pumps are working, and some of the doors are opened. We're making progress. Problem is that the water shorted out a few key fuse boxes. Here, take these fuses and replace the ones that have burnt out.
Oh, great.
With the fuses in place, you should be able to access the mainframe. No need to come back to the control room. Just head straight there. Everything all right? You're on the right level. Head to the western end and look for the large automated door. You're in the security level. It's full of holding tanks for the water as well. Just be a few minutes until we can access the main frame. Use the intercom so I can tell you where to go next. There are a few minor repairs still to be made up here in the control room. Why don't you come back here and give me a hand? Actually, wait. There's one other thing I need you to do. Janice says there's a blockage in one of the intake pipes. It's on your way back. Head back up to the museum level and give me a call on the intercom when you get there. Good luck, son. All right, everyone. You should be able to hear me now. We've restored power to the mainframe, which is coming online now. There's a lot of deterioration in the pipes and some damage to the substructure. But it's nothing we can't fix. Once the mainframe is online, we'll be able to access the database and hopefully learn where we can find a Gek. I'd like to thank you all for returning to this project after so many years. I know some of you thought, like me, that this day would never come. We have a singular opportunity here, a chance to make the wasteland a better place for you. Everyone, listen. It seems we have some visitors. I don't know who they are or what they want. Please, everyone, remain in your assigned areas while we get this enclave. What are they doing here? Where? Madison, lock the door.
They just burst in and James
By
locked the
the
door.
authority of the
Why would he
President,
lock me out?
this
What does
facility
he think
is
he's
now
doing?
under United States government control. The person in charge is to step forward immediately and turn over all materials related to this project.
That's quite impossible. This is a private project. The Enclave has no authority here. I'm going to have to ask you to leave at once.
Am I to assume, sir, that you are in charge?
Yes, I'm responsible for this project.
Then I repeat, sir, that you are hereby instructed to immediately hand over all materials related to the
What
purifier.
is he doing in there?
I'm sorry, but that's...
Furthermore, you are to assist Enclave scientists
doing in there?
in assuming control of the administration and operation of this facility at once.
Colonel. Is it Colonel? I'm sorry, but the facility is not operational. It never has been. I'm afraid you're wasting your time here.
Sir, this is the last time I am going to repeat myself. Stand down at once and turn over control of this facility.
Colonel, I assure you that this facility will not function. We have never been able to successfully replicate test results.
I suggest you comply immediately, sir, in order to prevent any more incidents. Are we clear?
Yes, Colonel. I'll do whatever you want. There's no need for more violence.
Then you will immediately hand over all materials related to this project and aid us in making it operational at once.
Very well. Give me a few moments to bring the system online.
James, this is wrong. You can't do this.
Addison, please. Now's not the time. I'll get the information the Colonel needs, but I need you to...
I won't help you do this, James, not after everything it took to get here.
I need you to monitor the output levels on pumps 3 and 4. Please, step over to the panel and keep an eye on them, will you?
What? What are you talking about? That doesn't even make sense.
Addison, please. It's very important that you do this right now. Just step over to the panel while I access the computer in the control booth.
James,
Please, just monitor the pumps.
My patience wears thin.
Almost ready. I'm compiling the data now. Run. Run!
What is he doing in there? James. He's gone. We have to get out of here. They'll be coming for us next. We've got to evacuate now! There's nothing anyone can do for him now. The radiation levels in there are lethal. You'd die the same way he did. We need to get out of here now! We used an old abandoned tunnel as an escape route once before, many years ago. Everyone should know how to find it. We need to get there right now. Let's go. We need to escape while we can. Don't wander off. We're going to need you. This tunnel leads to the Citadel, the Brotherhood of Steel's fortress. We should be safe there. We can make it. I don't know what's in. No one has used these tunnels. We need to keep everyone together, and we need to get through this tunnel as quickly as possible. We're not safe until we reach the other side. You should stay close, and we'll follow up on you. We'll be right behind you. Be careful.
here. I'm hit.
We can't go any further. We need to stop. Garza has a heart condition. He needs medicine or he may not make it. I'm not moving until he gets the medicine he needs. I don't have sufficient medical supplies with me, or else this wouldn't be a problem. If you have any stim packs, I would ask that you hand them over. Normally, I would never approve of this. If the situation weren't so serious, if you think this is the best course of action, we'll do it. I hope this isn't a mistake. Garza, we have no medicine, but there's something else that may help for now.
If it will help me, then I will take it. I trust you, Doctor.
Yes, well, if we weren't in danger right now, I'd suggest something different, but this should see you through for the time being.
Think now is not a good time. I am feeling better, but not well enough to be of use to you.
What is it?
good enough.
Shoot.
I'm unarmed. Don't shoot.
Where? Glad that's over.
What is it?
Now is not a good time.
riddance.
Oh, great. Listen, I know who...
Where?
I'm unarmed, don't shoot.
Detecting a tourist trap, you civilians get topside immediately.
I believe I can handle things from here.
Now is not a good time. You again. State your... Of course.
I am Dr. Madison Lee. I have people with me in need of shelter. You must allow us access at once.
I'm sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized civilians allowed inside the Citadel. You'll have to leave now.
Lions! I know you're in there! I know you can hear me! You open this goddamn door right now!
Hale.
Madison, I'm surprised to see you here. What can I do for you?
Don't talk down to me, Lions. I had nowhere else to turn. You must help us. Project Purity has been overrun.
Yes, I'd heard reports of an incident there. What details can you give us?
The Enclave. They've attacked Project Purity. James is dead. There may be more. I don't know. You have to do something.
Then it's as we feared. Madison, I'm sorry this happened. I wish we could have done something.
Then do something now. They've taken over the Purifier. Lions, they cannot be permitted to have control over it. It's not right.
No. Calm down. You know as well as I do that the Purifier doesn't work. It's useless to them. Perhaps it's time to walk away.
That's not true. James, he found what's been missing. We know how to get it running.
Is that so? Does the Enclave know this?
No, I don't think... I don't know. I just don't know what's happening anymore.
All right, Madison. It'll be okay. Now, this is James's son, I presume? I can see the resemblance.
Yes. He knows what we need. Vault-Tec computer, something to locate equipment. Please help him.
Very well. We'll sort this all out.
I need to rest, lie down or something. This is just too much. Rothschild should help you, but don't forget that he's Brotherhood. I've never trusted them. Be careful what you tell them.
Elder Lyons,
Hey, let me ask
sir.
you something. Go on.
At ease,
What's your
son.
tactical assessment of this new situation?
Hale.
Squad Peabody was telling me about those Enclave plasma weapons. You know...
You have my condolences. Your father was a good man. The most we can do is carry on his spirit. Live as he would have. Make our world a better place. Why, yes. Yes, indeed, there is someone. Our intrepid Paladin Gunny trains all initiates in the use of power armor. When they're ready, under the circumstances, I will allow Gunny to train you as well. You'll find him in the Bailey. I will send word that I've given my approval. Talk to Scribe Jameson. She is our keeper of the scrolls. She will want to know what you have found. Glad to be of help. The Brotherhood... The Brotherhood began... So be it. More than anyone else, I dare say. Certainly enough to know they're the greatest threat the Capital Wasteland has ever faced. The Brotherhood of Steel has encountered the Enclave before, you see. Over 30 years ago, back in California. Then they were led by a President Richardson. Now we've got this Eden to contend with. It matters not now, as before they seek to control and destroy. All in the guise of restoring order. Your father, I fear, was just the beginning. Hail.
They can turn a man to goo? How the hell do you defend against that?
Hale,
So you're...
you just managed to get yourself into all sorts of trouble, don't you? Welcome to the Citadel. Not many civilians get to see the place. It's the best of the Brotherhood, bar none. No one gets in without my say-so. Paladin Gunny instructs all initiates in the use of... Considering all that's happened, my father... I've read the You've seen them, so you know what we know. If we can figure out where they're coming from, we might be...
saying we're all going to die. That's, very optimistic. Thanks. Well, that's what I'm here for. Anyway, we should get back to our duty. Hale.
Hail to you. By the traction of hospitality and on the word of Elder Lyons, I welcome you to the Citadel. I am Star... I did. Long ago, I helped guard... He was... I only pray that my... And so our... I had hoped to...
outsider. May I start by saying that I am sorry for your loss. I was acquainted with your father many years ago. The world has lost one of its few remaining visionaries. Think nothing of it. Now, Dr. Lee has explained your predicament. You need to locate some Vault-Tec equipment? Really? A pity. You won't find one here. It may be possible to locate one, however. Possibly. I'm afraid I won't be able to assist you directly. The news Dr. Lee has brought will require me to be elsewhere. I can, however, give you access to an old pre-war computer from Vault-Tec. It may have the information you need.
You'll find the terminal in the archives in the A-Ring.
You are welcome. If you require further assistance, I may be able to help.
Hail. Quartermaster Durga here, stranger. I have to say, I'm not sure what you're doing in my armory. We run a tight ship, and unless Elder Lion says so, we don't trade with outsiders. Quartermaster out.
I'm sorry, but I really don't have the time to talk right now. Perhaps Scribe Jameson could help you?
I'm afraid I have other...
Typical. Surrounded by the keenest scientific minds in the Capital Wasteland. But do you thirst for... All you Wastelanders want to do is put on that damn power armor and join the ranks of the Skull... So be it. Talk to Elder Lyons. I'm sure he'll grant permission for the training, which our gunnery sergeant can provide.
Dr. Scribe... She spends most of her time in the archives. You'll find them in A-Ring. I am, and have been since we first found him, well over 20 years ago. Liberty Prime is the designation we found on file for him. Magnificent, don't you think? At least he will be once all systems are operational. It's the energy consumption. Something that big with such advanced weapon systems, we just don't have the means to power it. Not yet. He was developed as a superweapon back in the days before the war. The first joint operation between RobCo and General Atomics International. Apparently, he was meant to help liberate Alaska from the Chinese, but was never completed. They were forced to go in without him. They won, but suffered heavy losses. If we can get him up and running, well, I think you get the idea. Don't hurry back.
You honor us with your presence here. What's the situation?
Hale.
I need to collect my wits and...
Hale.
The Enclave seems to have developed advanced plasma-based weaponry. I need to analyze our power armor.
transport personnel and...
What aid can I offer you, outsider? What's been going on? Most of my and now what's been going on? Paladin Gunny can train you, but you'll need permission from Elder Lyons first. You can usually find him near the lab.
Great.
All right. Thanks for the information.
Yes, hello, I've heard about you. We don't get many strangers here in the Citadel. I am Scribe Bowditch. If you require... Paladin Gunny can...
Hail.
That's heavy raider country, so things could get interesting.
I thought as much.
Welcome.
What's the situation?
Enclave troops have fortified the Purifier complex. With those vertibirds, they're able to transport personnel at a remarkable rate.
What was the result of the latest scan?
There's been another behemoth sighted in the wasteland with the Evergreen Hills. Does this sound noble enough? Quail before me, foul super mutant. Thine end is at hand. Yield, that I may ease thine suffering. What are you doing? I've been practicing. Come on, we're a knightly order, right? I figure we
Hail.
should speak the part. I want to...
Initiate, you've got a lot of nerve to interrupt... Oh, my apologies, stranger. I thought you were one of these worthless initiates. I swear, these kids would be lost without me here to powder their asses. Heard you were coming. Yeah, I can train you, but don't ask me to like it. My initiates sweat blood, and you just get a free pass? Anyway, you ready for this? Now look, to wear power armor, first thing you need to do is relax your muscles. Let the suit do the work, okay? Now you.
Thanks for nothing.
Oh, anytime.
Okay, you got all that? I think you know enough now to at least move around in power armor without killing yourself. That's something, right? God help us all. Killing unarmed civilians makes me sick. Come over here. Try fighting someone who shoots back. Fucking cowards. If you'll excuse me, I need to go.
Elder Lions, sir.
Hail.
At ease, sir.
I've been meaning to ask you.
Yes?
So what
Hail.
do you think?
Wanted those AMS tests done right away, so I went ahead and handled it for you.
Good, sir. I think I get what you're talking
Brothers, as we
about.
take our
When I
meal,
left
let us reflect upon the
Sound good?
words of Elder Patroclus of the Montana Belt.
As worthless as you look.
It is
Remember,
in
if you were
service
to
of
think combat,
steel
you're
and
dead. You
guardianship
have to
of
want to
one's
survive
brothers
more
that
than your
each
enemy.
man finds
I
his
understand,
purpose.
sir.
My friends, stand with your brother.
Ah, you're back. You need something else now. Ah, well, that much I believe I can help with. Step over here for a moment. I'll show you where it is.
Others, guard them.
So it was taught to me. So will you teach it someday. Enough job baggage, back to work.
Got a second?
What is it?
I heard Elder Lyons talking to Rothschild. Sounds like even he's worried about the Enclave.
So, what's the latest report?
There's been another behemoth sighted in the wasteland.
So I went ahead and handled it for you.
The robot isn't going to fix itself.
About that, are you still having that issue with the head laser? I think the term you used was invariably destructive.
Yes. And I told you that in order to compensate for last Thursday's mishap, there would be some complications. I'm dealing with it.
I come to you for results, not excuses, Rothschild. That robot could mean the difference between victory or defeat against the Enclave.
All right, all right. I'll see what I can do. This map shows the locations of all known vaults in the local area. Vault 87 has been highlighted for you. There. Entrance to Vault 87 will be particularly difficult for you, I'm afraid. The area is highly irradiated. Lethal levels are all around the entrance. Gaining direct access will be quite impossible. You share your father's determination, it seems. And in this case, you are correct. There may well be another way. Vault 87 is located very close to the site of Lamplight Caverns. It is entirely probable that the vault may be entered from within the caves. The Brotherhood simply cannot spare the resources necessary to investigate the area. Perhaps you may be more successful. If you do find anything, please return here so that we may decide how best to proceed. I wish we could do more, but the Brotherhood potentially faces a very pressing, very real threat in the Enclave. All of my efforts must now be devoted to assessing the threat they may pose to us. I'm sure you understand.
So what's the latest report?
There's been another behemoth sighted in the wasteland, in the Evergreen Mills
Finding your
region.
way about all right?
That's heavy raider country, so things could get interesting.
All right. Thanks for the information.
The weapon systems are showing red on startup. We'll have to spend the rest of the day...
Yes? This is not normally something that we do. Trade with outsiders has proven to be problematic in the past. However, considering the circumstances, so be it. I'll send word to Durga that you have full access to trade. Ah, yes. Everyone asks about the robot. Hard not to, I admit. His name is Liberty Prime. Very patriotic. Built by a very proud nation during a very desperate time. We've had about as much success getting him working as they did. You should speak with Scribe Rothschild. He can tell you more. Hail.
Is scrubbing the system before we can try again.
Yes? What is it?
Elder Lyons. Need something, friend?
The Elders sent word of your arrival. I am Scribe Peabody. welcome, etc. Now, I'm really very... Indeed I can.
Pay no heed to those.
It is each order. Order of the Sword, Order of the Shield, Order of the Quill, Weapons, Defenses, and Research, respectively. Sword, of course. Weapons, my boy. You name it, I've helped someone kill it. I'm the proctor of the Order of the Sword, you see. Weapons research, development, and maintenance, all my responsibility. Very well. You... Ha. So they have plasma weapons. Bah! It's strong technology, I'll give you that, but limited in modability.
I've already started removing the compensators on our laser weapons to cut through the Black Devil power armor of theirs.
We'll drop them like any other meat, don't you worry. Foul, detestable beasts. Always so
I received word from Elder Lyons. He says that you have permission to trade with us. Good for you. Yeah. Try not to break it outside. I should... Of course.
I thought as much.
Hail.
Do not interfere with security operations.